The tool I'd like to share with you is Evernote. This is a really popular note taking application that is available on nearly every device. There's a mobile application for Android, Apple. It's easily used on Chromebooks. It's definitely well used. My understanding is that Evernote actually has received a number of awards due to the fact that it is so easy to use and the collaboration of being able to focus on the things that matter the most. For those folks that work in like a business platform, this is very reminiscent of something like OneNote in the Microsoft world. However, Evernote gives you such versatility with just the cloud-based item. The reason I chose Evernote as one of my technology applications was part of my responsibility in working with the adults in the workforce setting is ensuring that we have proper standard operating procedures in place that can ensure that any activity that needs to be done more than one time is properly documented. It has clear directions so that we can ensure business continuity, and Evernote is such a popular note taking app that it is, there's so many people that are already using it. It makes the adaptation of it very easy, but it has the ability to be a central repository for standard operating procedures. And that allows the notes to be able to be organized into notebooks and then shared with teams. This really looks at meeting the ISTE standards of creating experiences for learners to make positive, socially responsible contributions and exhibit behaviors online that build relationships and community. And in addition, it also meets the needs of collaboration and being able to co-learn with others and discover and use digital resources and diagnose and troubleshoot issues. A big part of standard operating procedures is ensuring that you have every little step that's involved. So signing up is really simple. There's a nice free application for it, and I've already done that. But I did want to share that Evernote also has a a desktop application that's also free, and it will then also tie to your online account. So you can download that. As you can see, it's available on the Apple, Android, and Microsoft platform. This is the cloud-based version that I'm showing you, and here you can see the primary reason, as I stated, was I was looking for an application that would help my learners have a centralized place to put standard operating procedures. The organization that I work for currently is struggling with moving into the collaborative tools. Everything has been on a company folder, which is just like this big one network drive, which means nothing is accessible if you're working in the field. So moving to this cloud-based platform is a big move, and it's really one that's needed. With Evernote, one of the things I really like is that you have a lot of options within it. I really see us using this as a standard operating procedure repository. However, there are other things that are in here, such as meeting notes, to-do lists. To-do lists can also be a nice little ancillary off of the standard operating procedures. Planners, project plans for those that are doing project manager, that project plan template that's there is very beneficial. There's different outlines, and you can actually create your own outline. So what I did is I kind of put together just a cursory template that's a standard operating procedure outline. And, most outlines for standard operating procedures, there's certain particular parts that they have in place. So then a user could build off of that. And while they're using it, you can see that they can keep that as seen just by themselves. But then eventually they can look to share. So if you're working in a work team, if you're working with different shifts of people and not everybody that you see, you can collaborate and work together with this. And you can see there's many different options to the side. You have a number of notebooks that you can build from it. So you can really put everything into one place. I went ahead and built out a little bit of a SOP to kind of give a flavor for what could be there. The great thing about Evernote is you can see that you can actually add things like pictures and graphics to it. And anytime we're doing anything that's a procedural, if you can add those elements to it, it certainly does help with understanding. And it gives it something that's very editable. And then you can share and collaborate. Somebody's going to say, well, you didn't include this step. And it really makes sure that you have a definitive standard operating procedure.